Major League Fishing Cups are back and available on MyOutdoorTV.
Here we go.
Start your free trial on MOTV.com to enjoy new episodes of Major League Fishing Cups now. Use promo code YT30.
You see all the boats lined up, and you know it's about to go down.
There's nothing like the intensity of a Major League Fishing Cup.
The excitement of the unknown. Where are we going? What are we doing? How am I going to catch them?
Go out there and keep your mind sharp, keep focused on what you can control and not the outside elements.
Let it all ride, and that's what it takes to be a bass fisherman. You can't have nothing set in stone.
Big and
Come on.
I've worked hard for that one.
Brutal conditions out here.
Yes, yes.
General Tire's Major League Fishing. It's the Wiley X Summit Cup from Lake Murray Country, South Carolina, presented by B&W Trailer Hitches.
If I had to plan my perfect day, it would be totally opposite of this. But that, in some kind of weird way, that may work out to my advantage.
This is going to be one of those events to where every bite counts. I don't think we're going to just catch a whole bunch of fish with the water temperature being as cold as it is.
It is a herring lake. There's two ways to fish a lake like this, and it's either there's a shallow bite, there's a deep bite.
Watercolor is kind of what I'm looking for. I want to get something that's a little stained, where I know those fish are going to be pushed up a little shallower.
It looks like it's clean enough that I can choose between clean water or dirty water, possibly in the back of one of these creeks.
First thing I'm really thinking to look for is just some rock to crank. I'm going to put the trolling motor down, cover some water, and hopefully get a few bites and pick up a pattern.
Welcome to General Tire's Major League Fishing. 30 anglers have assembled in Lake Murray Country, South Carolina to compete for the title of Summit Cup champion. Today, 10 will face off in Elimination Round 2, but only 6 will move on to the sudden death rounds, putting them one step closer to the Summit Cup trophy. Let's meet today's 10 anglers. Coming in as the #1 ranked angler, Jordan Lee. He's ranked 4th, Jeff Sprague. Behind him, ranked 11th, Michael Neal. Coming in at 24th, Bobby Lane. Right behind him, ranked 25th, Jacob Porosnik. He's ranked 43rd, Skeet Reese. Behind him at 48th, Gerald Sporer. Coming in at 61, Greg Vincent. He's ranked 66th, Shin Fukai. And rounding out the field, at 79th, Cliff Crochet. With the anglers not knowing where they would be fishing, it's crucial they pack for every situation. Skeet Reese shows us how he prepared for the unknown in today's General Tire Anywhere is Possible.
Hey everybody, I'm Skeet Reese. Welcome to Major League Fishing Wiley X Summit Cup. We are in South Carolina, and as General Tire says, anywhere is possible, and anywhere is possible this week because we have no idea where we fish in these cup events. We get to a location, where they take us is where they take us, so we have to be prepared for everything. But my first inclination is Carolinas. I'm thinking herring lakes, and which I love fishing them. But my first bait of choice is a 4-inch Berkley hollow belly, rigged on a 3/8 ounce jig head, 15-pound trilene fluorocarbon. Allows me to cover a lot of water fast to try and find those fish that are chasing the herring. Second choice will be a deep diving suspending jerk bait. So you get it down there, just stop it, pause it, let it sit there for a while. Great way to catch them. Then probably one of the more popular ways of fishing the Carolinas is a underspin. So here I've got a Berkley jerk shad on a 3/8 ounce underspin head. You're gonna just cast it out there deep water, let it sink all the way to the bottom, slow retrieve it in. And then probably one of the best ways to catch cold water bass is just a jig. So I've got a 1/2 ounce football jig here with a Berkley Max Scent chunk on there, which Max Scent really does well in the cold water as a fisher. If you fish that jig really slow, these fish can smell that Max Scent and they grab it, hold on to it longer. But that's what I'm thinking, but we don't know where we're going. So we might be going to a shallow water muddy fishery, and I'll have to have a whole nother selection of tackle for that. But as General Tire says, for this event and every event, anywhere is possible.
The location of today's competition was not revealed to the anglers until they pulled up to the ramp this morning. For more on that, let's go out to Marty Stone for today's lake breakdown.
Chad, this morning these anglers are greeted with another raw day here at Lake Murray. We've got the anglers here in the midsection of the lake around Dreer Island. The lows this morning is 38 degrees and the high is only going to reach the mid-40s. We got a 60% chance of rain and northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. So there's zero chance this water temp's going to warm up. As these anglers push their mercury-powered boats through this zone, they're going to see some common denominators throughout with cover. Starting with bridges, riprap, laydowns. There's boat docks, and these boat docks are unique in the fact they've got poles, and then at the very end of the docks, they're the platforms, the floats. And why that's so important with this lake being down 5 foot, these fish are going to pull out to the end of the docks and up under the floats. There's also a lot of natural rock in this zone, and it's located all throughout this particular zone on the points and the shoals. And with the lake being down, these anglers are going to be able to see these rock formations and how they come out in the bank. They're going to be able to make very specific casts. And then lastly, the vertical walls, and they matter. That's where these fish are going to migrate, travel back and forth and in and out of these creeks. We learned some things from Elimination Round 1. The first thing, the majority of these fish were caught in 6 foot of water or less. And the second thing we learned was that the big fish do show up. The bite window todays are going to be short and few and far between, so when anglers get around some fish, they better execute and execute cleanly. The quality of fish is here. Today will be a struggle, but because of the quality, we will see some good weights.
There's a loon right there. It's a good sign. I didn't see him while I was running in, but they'll give the bait away a lot of times.
There's bait all in this creek, birds, loons, seagulls. It's a big deal in this time of year, is the late winter, find the bait. I cannot see the bait fish so far. The water's a little dirtier here. Back of this creek, probably getting some runoff.
It got some little rock places, riprap, and just some natural rock. Looks decent. I mean, we got a lot of options in this creek.
These boat docks, like as soon as I see them, I see they got brush all over them, and I like that. Even though they're pretty shallow, it's just kind of a staple on where some resident bass should be.
Ideally, like to find something where I could try for a deep bite, but then jump right into some shallow stuff with some potential.
Everywhere I've been running looks just like that. I mean, the whole screen's solid bait, but once you get too far back, the bait starts disappearing. It's all in the front halves of these creeks and out on the main river, and that's where all the birds are. So I feel like I mean, this is straight under the boat right now. It's just solid bait. We're just, we're at a fork here. The left fork had tons of bait, everything in it. This right fork has, I mean, it's like crickets.
Bridges and boat ramps. That could be the recipe.
All right, we're checking back here in the back of this pocket. Saw some bait out there in the deeper stuff. Just trying to look for some steeper edges, some rock, maybe a little bit of color in the water. You come back here and can fish shallow, lots of docks. Always a good choice in the wintertime.
I think we're gonna run back to that first creek and start there.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go back out a little more main lake in just 1 second, just because I don't see any bait really back in here, and that's not what you want.
We'll probably start on this bridge. Good kind of narrow point right here. Rock, dirtier water.
Yeah, see the bait, a lot of bait fish here.
I do like this kind of fishing.
We're gonna start right here on this bridge.
He's got everything right here, so yeah.
Every Major League Fishing event that I've ever seen on TV, they always got people starting on bridges all the time. It's like a given.
Bridge is always a good place to start.
30 minutes to look around goes by fast.
You'll find expert bass fishing know-how from Mercury MLF Pro Team anglers at MajorLakeFishing.com/Mercury Pro Tactics.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by General Tire. Anywhere is possible. Lucas Oil. Keep that engine alive. B&W Trailer Hitches. Towing adventure. Yeti. Built for the wild. Sonic. This is how we Sonic. And by Kubota. Together, we do more.
I have a little past history here. I actually started an FLW tournament here a long time ago, caught 6 or 7 pretty quick, you know. Not a lot of big ones, but, you know, just enough to get a good start. So, you know, the wind's blowing kind of this way. Got 2 other competitors over there, but, you know, I think they're going to be kind of sitting right on these 2 corners. So we kind of got the best of the deal. So sit back and relax and see what happens.
It's elimination round 2 of General Tire's Major League Fishing. Today's second group of 10 anglers are ready to battle it out in Lake Murray Country, South Carolina, for the Wiley X Summit Cup presented by B&W Trailer Hitches. Our anglers have picked their starting location and are moments away from lines in. Today's elimination round will consist of 3 periods. Only the top 6 competitors will advance to sudden death and move 1 step closer to the championship round. Major League Fishing's elimination round 2 begins now.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Lines in.
All right, start it off.
See if I can remember how to fish.
Start of the Summit Cup.
First flip of the Summit Cup. And the reason I'm talking slow is because I feel like we're gonna have to fish slow.
Sorry. My hands is still freezing.
Started on a little bridge back here just to try to get maybe a bite and just see what's going on.
So what we're doing is just covering as much water as we can. If we can get a bite back here, that would be great. But, you know, if we don't, then work our way out towards the lake a little bit.
Just starting out with a crankbait and using a stop and go retrieve just to cover some water, try to get a reaction bait.
Part of me wants to go shallow just to try it, but then I'm looking at the temperatures. All right, it's 48 degrees. You know where the majority of the fish are going to be is deep. Wish that water temperature was about 5 degrees warmer. All right, let's roll, boys.
See, the good spot, but the water, too much moving, the current from the nose, it's not good for the winter times.
Oh, nobody caught one yet?
Nope.
That's amazing. There's one. Don't come off, don't come off, don't come off.
2 pounds, 0 ounces.
Chunky little fish right there. Bite pretty quick. Cranking a point.
We have our first angler on the score tracker now. Skeet Michael Neal has caught a 2 pound, 0 ounce fish. And he's the only angler on the score tracker at this time.
Michael Neal, he probably got a shaky head, Mr. Spinning Rod. The real deal, Michael Neal.
Michael, at this time, you're the only angler on the score tracker.
Guess that means I'm in first, don't it?
I don't think that's Michael. I think that's Jordan Lee. Oh, my God.
I think that's Crochet.
Hey, you know stuff's going right when you're on Jordan Lee.
I guess I'll see if they'll eat a bladed jig, since I ain't thrown one yet. I see you, Mr. Lim. Be a bass on there.
Whole lot easier, just go hit the bank and throw it what you can see, but if you find a group offshore, you can do a lot of damage in the winter.
Here's the one. Here's the one. Not a big one, but take it. First fish on the cup. There you go.
2 pounds, 0 ounces.
2 pounds. Yay! Go on.
Shin Fukai caught his first bass of the day, weighed 2 pounds, 0 ounces.
2 of us on the board.
So all the bass weigh 2 pounds here. That's cool.
There he is. Oh gosh, he pulled off. Dadgummit. I don't know if he's gonna be a pound though. Let's quit spitting up that crawfish.
Fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty. Jeff, that's non-scorable, 15 ounces.
Okay. And we get a fish penalty off of it. Wonderful.
Made a little move, came back here. Them down trees is what I want to look at. If I can find them sitting in enough water, you know, I'm sitting in like 6, 7 foot of water right here. So they got enough water for those fish to be on those trees.
It's always nice when you catch one in the first 5 minutes and then makes you feel like you don't know what you're doing still. Should never even come back this far. This don't look worth a dang.
Oh, please. Don't do it. I think it's 1 hooks. Don't. Come on. Yeah. He's got. The hook on the ice.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
115. Number 2. Let's go.
Need to get a bite, get things rolling, get something to work with, figure out how far out or how far back or how far deep.
Go track right there. That last fish gives you 3 pounds, 15 ounces. Put you in first place.
Whoa. Let's go first place. First hour. That's a miracle for me. Keep going.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing.
At what point do you just decide you're gonna bring your rug down the lake and just set it free on the rocks? Rug, you're free to go.
We're a little over an hour into period 1, and only 2 anglers are on the board. Shin-Fu Kai put 2 in the boat, and Michael Neal scaled a 2-pounder. Lake Murray in early February is proving to be quite a challenge, especially with the tough weather conditions. Today's field will need to adapt quickly if they want to advance to sudden death. For more on that, let's go out to Marty Stone for today's Wiley X eyewear, more than meets the eye.
Oftentimes in bass fishing, anglers get hung up on water temp, and in my opinion, it's one of the least important things. Water temp can accelerate or deaccelerate a bite, but it's never the primary key. When you're dealing with late wintertime fishing, early spring like we've got here at Lake Murray, there's 2 factors I really think anglers need to pay attention to. One, is water temp more important than length of day? And I'll always go with length of day being the key. The longer these days get, the more the bass and the bait fish are gonna start pushing to the shallows. Then the next factor that you anglers want to look at is it a good area or a pattern? An angler needs to land in an area, and that area is good for the simple fact that the bait fish are piled in there. They might only be there for a moment, but that's what makes an area good. Water temp, don't get hung up on it. A pattern, overrated. Find a good area. The anglers that can adjust to these 2 things today will have success in today's elimination round.
You know, there's been 3 bass caught. That'll tell you a lot. That's whenever you can use a score tracker to your advantage, and just know that you're gonna have to slow down and just fish thoroughly and not get, you know, too crazy out of control.
I know what I'm doing is the right thing to do. I'm eliminating things as I go. I think that the deal right now is I'm fishing too shallow. I'm way up in this creek, I'm in this pocket, way up in this bayou.
Jeez. Bobby, that's a fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty. 1 pound, 6 ounces. We'll take it.
Ooh, it's like an ice cube. Bobby Lane just caught a 1 pound, 6 ounce fish. He's now the 3rd person on Score Tracker.
Oh, Bobby.
Bobby done captured him.
That was just on a Berkeley bottom hopper. All I did was throw it up to a dock. That dock there had 20 foot of water on the outside of it. And as the trolling motor, I'm putting that ghost and I'm coming around the corner, looking on the Lowrance, and it stayed 20, 20, 16. And when I cast it, it kept sinking. So it had 6 foot of water on the inside of the dock. Most of the other ones I've been fishing have been shallow. It's a start. We're on the board, you know.
Not a big fish show up yet. I think somebody catching 6, 7 pounder on the winter time. I hope me.
Try this shallow, flat, way back stuff, but it'll be better with some sun. It's just hard to tell whether they've moved back and got on these super shallow spots or not.
This is so much flatter than what it looked like on the map. Hoping it's gonna have a little drop to it here somewhere.
I got a good point here. It should be deep enough. I really want to catch them cranking. I mean, that's what I love to do this time of the year. But if they want to bite my worm, I'm gonna go that route too with them.
Come on, man. We're gonna have to get us on a good row of docks and just flip the living daylights out of them, probably.
You know, when you catch a fish, it's a huge confidence builder. Come on, stay on. A little better. A little better. Nice fish. Yes, sir. Boy, I tell you what.
Bobby, that's a fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty. 2 pounds, 1 ounce.
2-1, I was close. That's called old one-eye. He's missing that side, but I'm glad I drugged the worm by him on that side. Ah, nice.
Cliff Bobby Lane has caught his second bass, moves him into second place with 3 pounds, 7 ounces. Still only 3 anglers on the score tracker.
Gus, I'm still in 4th in the top 6 advance. So we in good shape.
Trying to figure out how I want to fish these laydowns. I want to like rig a little weedless swim bait or a jerk bait or just keep throwing a jig.
That's a lot of slimy stuff right here.
3, 2, 1. Lines in. That's
Lines
in your
in.
penalty.
Let's go. That was 2 docks, 2 bass, and a good one.
That one is the right flavor. You ain't that big.
Can tell that wasn't one a giant.
Can't tell how he's hooked. Oh, I got him. One hook on the outside of the nose.
Two pounds, 6 ounces.
Solid fish, nothing real big.
Michael Neal's caught his second fish, weighed 2 pounds, 6 ounces.
Ooh.
That moved him into first with 4 pounds, 6 ounces. You're now in second with 3 pounds, 15 ounces.
Still only 3 guy?
Correct. There's only 3 anglers on score tracker right now.
Wow, what a tough.
The fish really didn't tell me a whole lot besides it was the same bait, the same depth as the first one. Maybe it told me more than I think.
Go back and give the bridge another try.
It's good right here. No, yep, there's the other fish. That's a little guy. That's a belly hooks every fish. The first one is choking. Second one on the eye. This one, yeah, it'll be good. All right. So number 3.
1 pound, 8 ounces.
1.8. 1.8. Not a big one show up, but I take it. Take it, take it.
Got a score tracker update for you. Shin Fukai just caught his 3rd bass weighed 1 pound, 8 ounces. He is in first place with 5 pounds and 7 ounces.
Just can't believe there's just 3 of us on the board.
We'll just go ahead and catch a 6-pounder and jump everybody. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Soon as the bait hit the bottom, they eat it. Then got it. When I cranking, I feed it.
You know dang good and well there's an old bass living on that dock, boys.
1 6-pounder. Do a lot of damage right now.
If I got some slimy stuff, no. Then this one right there feels good.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing for the Wiley X Summit Cup, presented by B&W Trailer Hitches from Lake Murray Country, South Carolina.
It'd be good. All right. Number 3.
The last fish moved you back into first with 5 pounds, 7 ounces.
Yay!
Michael Neal's now in second with 4 pounds, 6 ounces.
Sorry, Neil.
The grind continues on Lake Murray. Shin Fu Kai and Michael Neal hold the top 2 spots, with Neal scaling a 2.6, the current Berkeley Big Bass. Bobby Lane became the 3rd angler on the board, with back-to-back scorables putting him in 3rd place. Only the top 6 will advance to the sudden death rounds, and 7 anglers have yet to scale a scoreable bass.
All right, we gotta do something different. I mean, they got to be biting something.
Need a bite. Need a bite.
Hadn't caught one, but I feel pretty confident still.
Get 1, you can start working with something. You get 2, then you got it. You got it figured out.
It shouldn't be that freaking hard to get a bite. I mean, it is cold, but it shouldn't be that hard.
Fish are not really biting, so you can't pass up a bridge.
Let go. Choked it that time. Quits. Number 1, wrapped around my glove.
Came back to where we started, catch one.
1 pound, 13 ounces.
May have been one I lost this morning, or a little Berkeley's Fritside action. Good cold water crankbait. Maybe the best cold water crankbait.
Score tracker update. Jordan Lee's caught his first fish of the morning, weighed 1 pound, 13 ounces. That puts him in 4th place.
Every fish is small. What happened?
I got bit, and then I got snagged. Something down there.
These docks look good.
The catcher's one.
1 pound, 6 ounces.
He's so cold, he's shaking. Oh. We gotta start somewhere, guys. And hey, he's a 1.6er, but I'm glad we got him.
Jeff Sprague just caught his first bass, 1 pound and 6 ounces. He is in 5th place.
Might start trying to bite a little bit.
That was a good jig bite. You know, you just flip it up there, barely hop it once or twice, and it's that, you know, that crack you, and then swim with it. That's exactly what you want.
I want to look deep water a little bit because of nothing big fish show up yet.
Nope, ain't gonna make the cut.
A little bit better watercolor out in the lake here. It's a good looking, good feeling rock pile right down here.
Maybe non-squabble. He's tiny. Yeah, he maybe. He maybe goes.
1 pound, 8 ounces.
1A. Number 4. Yeah. Yeah. But, oh, the little guy.
Got a score tracker update for you. Shin Fakai's first place, 6 pounds, 15 ounces. And you're in 5th place with 1 pound, 6 ounce. And 5 anglers yet to score a scoreable bass.
So what you're saying, there's a chance.
But they coming. I know they coming, so.
We just got to figure out where they're sitting at and it's over.
I lost that first bigger fish out here. I had one bite it, felt little.
Still scratching my head on why they're not biting my crankbait. But caught a couple, and I just missed one about 2 docks before, so I feel like I'm at least starting to crack the code a little bit if I can find the right bank and it's got the right dock on it with the right depth.
This spot right here is way deeper than other spot. Boom, going down. So I think that's the key. They're not coming flat yet.
Try this little pocket here. Whew. Hand came off the handle.
1 pound, 7 ounces.
Or 1 pound, right?
Yes, sir.
Good kid.
Woohoo. Okay.
1 minute. If you could find a rock or a brush pile or a piece of cover there, the bites that I've had have seemed to be coming there. It doesn't seem like getting way up under the docks have done me any good yet.
It feels great to be on the board right now. I just know
that we ain't got a bass bite yet.
6, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Lines out, end of period 1.
Oh, well, dang.
I'm still looking for the new stuff and throw the new bait and catch more fish, but I'm not decide yet which one is better, the deep water or shallow water.
Well, I didn't catch a lot, but I caught 2, and I missed 1. And we're in 3rd place, so I'm not complaining.
I'm hoping maybe that I can start maybe running a bunch of water and see if I can duplicate that. But 1 is better than none right now. But I caught it like how I like to fish herring lakes. Now I just gotta see what I can duplicate.
Definitely give a shout out to Frog Togs. It is miserable out here, raining, and I am dry from head to toe. So that's a good thing. We're gonna run to the rendezvous and take our 30-minute break and get back out here and try to catch some more.
MyOutdoorTV is your home for every exciting moment of the 2022 MLF season.
Boom!
Every episode, including live events.
Yes, sir!
Try it free at MyOutdoorTV.com. Use promo code YT30.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by Berkeley, your fish, our science. Wiley X Eyewear, go confidently. Mercury Marine, go boldly. Favorite Fishing, the future of fishing. And by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Seeing how tough the bite was for guys, knowing that I've had a couple bites, I felt confident that I was gonna be able to run a pattern and run a lot of water and keep catching them. Not like great, but I thought I was gonna catch one here, catch one there, just keep covering water.
I'm discouraged. At the same time, I'm hopeful because I'm not far out. It's really tight. It's obviously a super tough bite. Murray's got giants in it. I do know that. I've caught him here before, so I know I'm 1 bite away from jumping right up into the top, maybe 2 or 3.
Super early spring, late winter time, like we're here, you can catch big fish. So I knew somebody was gonna probably pop off 1 or 2 throughout the day. I was just trying to use my instincts, thinking about, I just need to go right around and just fish what looks good.
I didn't really like the watercolor for the area of the lake that I was in for a jerkbait, so I went back to my crankbait pattern, tied a few different ones on, and really just cleaned up my deck. I felt like I had a good idea of what to go do in the second period, just had to expand on an area.
I'm ready to get back out there. I've got, a few bites there in the end of that first period. We know we're on the right track. Now we just need to go look for some new water to duplicate it.
While our pros make their adjustments for period 2, let's take a look at the score tracker. Competing in his first ever cup event, Shin Fu Kai is our must-add point position leader. Jordan Lee, Skeet Reese and Jeff Sprague landed their first scoreable bass to round out the top 6. The conditions on Lake Murray have been brutal today for our anglers trying to find their bite. The bottom 4 are still scoreless, but with 2 periods remaining, it's still anybody's lake.
All right, well, we're getting back out, going back to work.
We're gonna head back to where we left off, pick up on that dirty water stuff, see if we can get a bite or 2 in there.
Just gonna run back up the lake and just pretty much do the same thing, just crank around, and I think I'm just gonna put the trolling down a little bit more and cover more water.
Just keep grinding, don't panic, just keep fishing.
3, 2, 1. Line's in. That's the beginning of period 2.
Here we go. Period 2 begins.
I think it's getting colder out here.
I don't know what that was.
Made a little switch to a different area. There's kind of too many guys fishing in that one area and just not enough good-looking water.
Man, the depth's here. I'm not feeling too many rocks down there, but you would think there would be a fish around here somewhere.
Every one of these cups I fish has been like this. Bad weather, no fish.
I feel like if I could get around the right stretch like I'm on right here, man, there's a possibility of catching a few of them, but can't even get a bite.
Yeah. Stop it, stop it. Breathe. Breathe.
£2 1 ounce.
2-1. Good start. Second period.
Score tracker update. Shin Fukai leads with 9 pounds even.
Unbelievable.
While most of the field continues to struggle, Shin-Fu Kai may have cracked the code on Lake Murray. For more on that, let's go out to Marty Stone for today's 6-hour Success in Sight.
Shinichi Fukai, so far in this elimination round number 2, has been in a class by himself, and he's doing it old school Carolina style. He's throwing a small crankbait on rocky corners, and the key to these corners are they're somewhat shallow, and he can see how the rock veins come out. These fish in the Carolinas, when this temperature gets to be in the 50 degrees and less, they love to sit up on these little corners, but there's a couple keys that an angler must realize. First, a little bit of wind never hurts. Second thing is you want a very tight running crankbait, and that's exactly what he's using. And then you got to dedicate yourself to it. It's just not a situation where you can pull up on 1 or 2 points and you understand the rhythm of these fish. And I predict before this day's over with, he's going to run up on one of the right corners that's going to have the right wind combination with the bait, and he's going to run into a pile of fish. The rest of the field, in my opinion, has gotten close to this particular pattern, but no one's dialed it in like Shin has so far today.
You should have a 4-pound, 10-ounce lead over second. Yeah. Michael Neal with 4 pounds, 6 ounces.
Keep going, keep going.
It's these clay points you see here. This is where those herring, they spawn on that red clay shell stuff. Where are you at?
Cliff, that's going to be a fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty.
2 pounds, 14 ounces.
214.
I love you.
Greg, there's been a little movement on the score tracker. Cliff Crochet's on the board now, 2 pounds, 14 ounces.
Gotcha.
He's the 7th angler on the board.
We got to get Greg Benson on the board, but I'm hung up in a rock.
I need him to be on some obvious stuff.
Need some of those easy bites.
£1 pound, 1 ounce.
Grinder. I mean, boys, we are fishing hard to get a bite.
That's gonna be a fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty. 15 ounces, non-scoreable bass.
Well, there's a penalty for one that didn't make it. It was a bite, surprisingly enough.
That fish puts you in 5th position with 2 pounds and 7 ounces. 6 pounds, 9 ounces out of the lead.
We're making a comeback, boys. Watch out.
Somewhere up here has got to be a bass. A Lake Murray bass.
When it rains, it pours, don't it?
Biggin, biggin. No, baby, stay there. Oh my gosh. She just figured out she's hooked. Biggin. Oh! February bass in Major League Fishing, baby. Look at that hammer.
5 pounds, 4 ounces.
Boom. Look at that. Look at that just curled up tail, cold water. Beautiful specimen right there. Hey, we may be grinding, but if we catching 5, we're grinding the right way.
Jeff Sprague just caught a 5 pound, 4 ounce bass. He moves into second with 7 pounds, 11 ounces.
What's that Sprague caught a 5-4?
You hook one like that and you just see your old white side in there just rolling around trying to come out. That's what turns you on. That gets it going. Yes, sir. Old Murray does got some in it.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing for the Wiley X Summit Cup, presented by B&W Trailer Hitches from Lake Murray Country, South Carolina.
Oh, February bass in Major League Fishing, baby.
5 pounds, 4 ounces.
Beautiful specimen right there. Lips taste like bass. Oh, love it.
Jeff Sprague's 5-4 hammer is the current Berkeley Big Bass of the day, vaulting Jeff up to second place, while Shin Fukai sits at the top of the stack with 9 pounds. At the bottom, 3 anglers are still looking to make their mark, but with big bass lurking in Lake Murray, one cast could shake up the score tracker.
I'm actually up in this creek arm, but there's about a 1/4 mile stretch that when I looked on the Lowrance, it had a deeper trough right here where I'm at. My boat's sitting in 15 foot of water and I can cast right up there. I haven't fished any inside the creek, so to speak, yet, but this little stretch on the graph looked real good.
Looks like a good wintertime bank right here. I mean, a little bit deeper, got rock. That's what I would think they're on, kind of main lake. Stained water.
Cliff, I'll be a fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty. 11 ounces non-scoreable.
11 ounces. But it is a bait.
There he is. Yes, I think that may go. Okay. A little Berkeley Fritz side. Same bait as the first one. I think he's gonna make it. It's brutal conditions out here.
1 pound, 13 ounces.
All right. 113.
Oh, just give me a bite. Fish. feel so lost right now. Got no feedback.
Your total weight is 3 pounds, 10 ounces. That puts you back in 4th place.
Not a big one, but it'll get us rolling maybe. At least we got a bite, just give us a little confidence.
Perfect little deep pocket right here inside the shallow flat point.
Yep. That's pretty good one. Yeah, yeah. Woo! Bingo, bingo, bingo. God almighty. That's a maybe 5-pounder. 4.5.
4 pounds, 14 ounces.
14, 4, almost 5. I can. Yes, yes. Bingo. Thank you, Ro. Yay! My wife is happy right now. Thank you, thank you.
Score tracker update. Shin Fukai leads now with 13 pounds, 14 ounces. Shin's got a 414.
Going the wrong direction.
Shin's got it figured out. He's got a little something he can go with.
Well, they started to catch some, huh?
Nice, nice, nice. Woohoo!
I was about to say, I know. Somewhere on one of these docks, a fish is gonna eat a vibrating jig.
1 pound, 11 ounces.
Icebreaker, baby.
I cannot believe no more bites.
Probably ought to just keep this thing in my hand and cover as many docks as I can. Probably the smartest thing to do.
That dock looked good to me. And that's the first one without a penalty. Whew.
1 pound, 12 ounces.
All right. Old Lake Murray bass. Needed it.
If you get a couple bites, you can go with it. Jeez.
My hands are so cold I can't feel anything.
It's so cold out, and the water's pretty cold, but I mean, these fish are like going crazy when you hook them. They're moving around a lot. It's not like they're super lethargic.
The only thing I can get bit on is this Berkeley bottom hopper, so we're just gonna keep doing it, but it's amazing what a 1 pound, 12 ounce bass will do. I mean, it's like I'm alive. Get some energy.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing.
Just to catch a fish right now is a confidence builder. Good Lord, I mean, it's blowing 20 now or 15 and windy, and the high is about 38 degrees, so it's pretty miserable.
Time is winding down here in Elimination Round 2. Shin Fukai extended his lead over Jeff Sprague by putting a 414 in the boat. Only the top 6 will advance to sudden death, and the weights around the 6th place elimination line are getting tight. Jacob Porosnik and Greg Vincent are still searching for a scoreable bass. However, they only need a 215 to move inside the elimination line.
Last man standing.
Porosnik.
Porosnik still hadn't got one?
Still hadn't got one.
I figured he'd be catching them today, too.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
Every bite I've had's been in 4 or 5 feet. Trying to figure out whether I want to stay on this main lake stuff or run back up in the creek or more.
Surely there's got to be something living on one of these laydowns that'll bite something.
Man, so many slimy here. Oh well, I gotta find a new spot.
Little guy, but he may, if he stays on. Nope. I think he's a little short.
1 pound, 0 ounces.
There we go. We'll take him. Tough as it is, he was way up here, right on the bank. Just kind of going down this rock stretch. Little riprap stretch right here, and just trying to put a bait in my hand and just kind of go. And this, hoping he was going to be a little bit bigger than that, but I'll take him.
Looky there. That ain't even the right flavor or the right size.
Jordan, after that catch, you're now at 4 pounds, 10 ounces and move back into 4th place.
That fish, I think, was a little waterlogged, which I'm happy for.
Rather be lucky than good.
One pound, 13 ounces.
Okay.
Yes. 113. Skeet Reese is in 6 with 3 pounds, 4 ounces.
Well, I wish I could catch one out of a lay down like that. That'd make me give me some confidence to run some lay downs. I mean, but I've had one bite this morning out of a lay down. It was a little guy.
I was gonna give up on the air end. I was like, man, I gotta fish this reef. Hazard buoy here, a real shallow flat point comes out way out here. And so let me just try it. Boom.
I've caught 3 fish and had 2 others on, and everything's been on or around a dock.
Strange how there's no bass on these lay downs, but there's bass on docks, you know? I don't get it.
3 minutes.
One of these 3. Come on.
Enough time to catch a big one.
What? About to catch a big one. Watch this. There you go.
All right. What a good move. I am gonna drop a waypoint right here, so we have something to come back to.
1 pound, 2 ounces.
Okay. I like a 1 pound, 2 ouncers. 3/16 head again.
The wind's blowing up in here. It should be a good thing.
20 seconds.
This is bad. Just not even sure what to do any different.
6, 5, 4, 3,
2, 1. Lines out. End of period 2.
Well, it's not really what I was after at the end of period 2, but I feel really good about where we're gonna start.
Well, it wasn't a lights out period, but we got 2.
Good period, good period. Not numbers, but I got a good one.
Not great, not bad. You know, I'd love to be blowing this thing out, have about 30 pounds in the boat. But as tough as the bite is right now, you know, I'm keeping myself in it, barely.
It's actually not a bad period. You know, we caught 2 bass, but one of them was a 5-pounder, so that's going a long way today.
Just hadn't had a bite, so I'm still searching.
It sucks. That's the update.
Maybe I'm continue to the fishing shallow rock pile. Next period, then catch more fish. Yep.
I caught one at the end, which is key. It's got my confidence up. Go back to the rendezvous and get back out here.
We got one more period to make it happen, so we're gonna put our head down and grind on them. But we gotta make a boat ride back in this Bass Cat Mercury and get some lunch, 30 minutes, and we're gonna get right back to them.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. Squincher, hydration that works. Sig Sauer, never settle. Wiley X Eyewear, go confidently. and by Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing for the Wiley X Summit Cup, presented by B&W Trailer Hitches from Lake Murray Country, South Carolina. The anglers are in the final break of Elimination Round 2.
I think I have a plenty fish already.
We've got the bait that we feel confident in, you know, just a little Strike King bitsy flipping jig. You know, that's dangerous with a guy who's got confidence.
While they make their adjustments for period 3, let's check out the score tracker. Today is not about winning, it's about finishing in the top 6. And the battle around the elimination line is heating up. Only 6 ounces separate Skeet Reese and Cliff Crochet. Shin-Fu Kai continues to hold the top spot, but Jeff Sprague is only a couple of Lake Murray big bass from taking over. For more on that, let's go out to Marty Stone, who's with Jeff Sprague, for today's Yeti Cooler Talk.
This kind of reminds me of an old cold, wet East Texas day. I mean, I'd say you're sort of in your element. That doesn't mean this element's easy.
You know, and I said it to my, you know, the cameraman and my boat official this morning numerous times just to keep reiterating it to myself. We got to fish slow. The water temperature's 49, 48. These fish are lethargic, and the lake's down. And so it's kind of got the fish that are available to be caught concentrated on the certain things.
These fish are just now moving up, and it looks like you've gotten very specific on corners of boat docks. With this lake being down, does that let you hurry up, but you still got to slow down, but you got your cast dialed in, it seems like?
A little bit. I feel comfortable with that. When we start to dial that in, then you'll start to see more and more fish catches. We're going to go run some new water. I've looked at quite a bit of water up there, and it's getting so specific now that I'm having to pass them by a bunch of docks and things because I kind of know what I'm looking for depth-wise and dock pole type-wise. They really seem to be on those wooden poles. For some reason, I think there's some concrete around the bottom of those wooden poles. It's a little bit beefier down there, and it holds, you know, maybe it's holding some heat for those fish.
You going to repeat water?
No. I'm not going to run. I'm not going back to any used water. I don't think there's that many fish up there. I think the fish that we're catching are the fish that are there, because when we get around them, they seem to bite whether they're short or they're keepers. So we're going to go run some new water and just see if we can't either run down Shin or make a stab at it.
Jeff Sprague's put himself in great shape to make another sudden death round, but he's got some work to do in this third and final period.
We need to just catch just a couple, just to get us going.
I just got to go fishing at this point. It seems like more fish have been caught up the lake than down this way, so I'm gonna go back up to where I've been. We're just gonna stay right here, or we're just gonna keep running shallow flat points, trying and catch a few more fish.
It's now or never.
3, 2, 1.
Now go.
Let's do it! Third period, here we go!
All right.
Wow, that make a difference.
Hopefully we just keep grinding it out and have the opportunity to make sudden death.
We're right back where we started, right back where we ended the second period. Throwing my little bottom hopper up around these deeper docks.
Definitely don't want to be the bubble boy.
Maybe the next one will be a fish, huh?
Took a while, but I got another one.
2 pounds, 6 ounces.
They're all good, solid, healthy-looking fish. Short, fat. Just need some more bites this period.
Everything I've caught's been on the Berkeley bottom hopper around docks that are a little bit deeper. That's just been the pattern, and I got a perfect run of it right here.
Prosnick made fun of my 2 fish this morning. I bet he ain't making as much fun now.
£2, 3 ounces.
Okay.
Got a score tracker update for you. Jacob Perosnik caught his first bass, weighing in at 2 pounds and 3 ounces.
He caught my fish.
Biggest thing I've caught all day right there. A nice 4-foot log.
Hang on. Okay. Okay, there are some back here.
£1 pound, 4 ounces.
Okay. Okay. They're not the biggest fish in Lake Murray, but I'm telling you now, we need every one of them.
I told you I just got to find the right stuff, man.
£1 pound, 15 ounces.
Okay.
Jacob Perosnik's caught 2 fish, moved him into 6th place with 4 pounds, 2 ounces. Bobby Lane's caught his 5th fish, weighed 1 pound, 4 ounces. He moved into 3rd with 7 pounds, 9 ounces.
Start catching, but not a big one. Everybody catches smaller fish.
Don't like it. I don't like it at all.
You want to do something different, and then out of nowhere, you get a bite. I mean, it's that tough of fishing for me.
I'm gonna make a little move back here to the back, this back bridge.
Yep. Go on. Oh. Not a big one, but keeper. Got my jersey.
2 pounds, 10 ounces.
210. Haha. He's chubby, just like you. No. That's a good fish. 210. Good to go.
Shin Fukai has 16 pounds, 8 ounces.
Oh, he caught some more.
His last fish was 2 pounds, 10 ounces.
Yeah, there's some good fish in this lake. I know there is.
I was thinking 1.5, 2, maybe pretty close 2, but it wasn't 2 pounds, 10 ounces, which is good. Good one.
That's a better one, guys. That's a better fish. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a big one. That's a good one. Golly. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, I got her. I got her. Ha, ha, ha. Boom. I love it. Yes, sir. I saw the scale drop for a change.
3 pounds, 12 ounces.
312. What a hammer on Lake Murray. Oh, golly. I mean, just a beautiful bass.
Bobby Lane just caught his 6th fish that weighed 3 pounds, 12 ounces.
Uh-oh.
I moved him into 2nd with 11 pounds.
Whoa.
5 ounces.
Uh-oh. He coming.
I'm telling you what, that almost doubles my weight with one fish.
Can happen quick. Just hit the right little deal.
Get a little momentum. Finally.
MyOutdoorTV is your home for every exciting moment of the 2022 MLF season.
Boom!
Every episode, including live events.
Yes, sir!
Try it free at MyOutdoorTV.com. Use promo code YT30.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing for the Wiley X Summit Cup. Presented by B&W Trailer Hitches from Lake Murray Country, South Carolina.
That one will weigh a pound.
1 pound, 0 ounces.
You can't be big all the time, baby.
That catch moved Jacob Perosnik up to 5th place. Bobby Lane closed the gap with Shin Fukai by scaling 2, moving him up to 2nd. As weights get tight around the elimination line, tensions are running high. For the anglers at the bottom, the fear of a score tracker update rises with every cast that comes up empty.
If it weren't for score tracker, I'd wonder if there was a fish in this place right now.
Tough. Gotta grind it out.
That's where I caught that fish at, right over there.
Now I'm telling you what, you finally catch a quality bass, it's calm. I've seen the sky for the first time all day.
Come on. It's much more pleasant on the eyes now. Put the Wileys on.
£2, 0 ounces.
Thank you, sir. You pretty jewel, you.
I caught a 1-pounder and a 3-pounder in here so far. I swear I had something pick it up right there a second ago, but it could have been that cable.
That 2-pound bass moved you up to 4th place, pushing Michael Neal down to 5th.
No, slack the line right there.
I feel like one more and I'm for sure in.
That little point right in front of us, that's as far as my fish. Just this little pocket right here. If I don't catch nothing, we out.
There he is. There he be. This game is actually getting kind of fun.
1 pound, 11 ounces.
111, I'll take it. Nice fish. Well, nice fish.
I don't know this is good or not, but I'm in a first place, so I think I'm choosing right bait and right place so far.
Shen's had the lead all day. He's getting comfortable up there, and I'm telling you now, I'm gunning for him. Now that I know I'm only 3 pounds back, it's got a little bit more exciting out here.
The Bobby Lane coming behind me, so I'm okay for that, but need 1 more or 2.
That's a fish, dude. Ha ha! I caught one, y'all. I caught one.
2 pounds, 8 ounces.
Yeehaw. Woo, I have worked hard for that one, boys and girls. That's a moral victory right there.
Greg Vinson has 1 fish, 2 pounds, 8 ounces.
You got him a good one. Sometimes you catch them fish out of nowhere and you're like, I didn't think they was gonna be there.
Didn't even really fight. I thought I had a stick because it just kind of rolled up. I wish I knew what you were on. There's a little rock down there. Better late than never. What that one weigh, 7 pounds?
I have had my chances. That's all you can ask for. But you can always ask for one more chance.
Oh, it's getting tougher. I'm still looking for the more bite.
I'm gonna make a pass back through here again, fish it thoroughly, and see if I can't make something else happen in here. I mean, we caught 3 bass out of this little stretch, and I've been all over this pond and ain't seen nothing else that even fishes as good as this.
That one's not 15 ounces.
£2, 8 ounces.
I think that's the biggest one yet. Pretty fish. That one might just do it for us.
Michael Neal's now in third place with 9 pounds, 4 ounces.
Ah, one more. Come on.
It just died on me, didn't it?
Just swapped up to a 1/8 ounce shaky head and just a green pumpkin finesse type worm, nothing special. Got a few bites on it pretty quick, and that last one was a long time coming. Probably good now, but I wouldn't want to go in and chance it.
Oh, I need something to happen. You know what I mean?
Should be fishing slower. I probably would have caught a few more today, but I don't have that in my mentality. Man, I like to go, go, go. Like, this is grueling for me to do, but as long as you're getting bit and keeping yourself in it, then you got to keep doing it.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing. Big Bass Bobby Lane has had success today throwing a shaky head under the numerous docks on Lake Murray, as you can see here in today's favorite fishing overview of the day. Only 45 minutes remain in Elimination Round 2, and it's a real nail-biter around the elimination line. Only the top 6 anglers will advance to sudden death, and less than 3 pounds separates Jordan Lee in 6th and Gerald Sporer, who's in 10th. One solid bass could determine who survives elimination and who's going home.
Just like that, one bite away. I'm all excited now, can you tell?
Just want to see if there's any more where we caught some this morning. Miserable as it was, maybe they're biting a little bit and come back on these same docks. I think it was this dock or the next dock, and then it was that one on the point.
No. Pulled it out of his mouth with a trolling motor, and he come back and got it again.
£2 pounds, 1 ounce.
2 pounders, just about. It's no big one. Little guy. No, you can't kill it.
1 pound, 2 ounces.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Nice. 1 2. Definitely need something to happen.
There he is. Stay on there. There's one.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, you got it choked. Come on. Get in here.
Boom. I mean, he smoked it. He didn't play around. He smoked it. That's a better one there.
3 pounds, 8 ounces.
I mean, he trashed it, y'all. I was wondering if I had the right color or what he wanted, but that one right there just straight up trashed it.
Greg Vincent's moved into 6th place.
He started catching some. That didn't take him long, did it?
Could be the difference maker for him.
Way to go, Vincent.
He's a pound, 11 ounces behind you.
He's a pound 11 behind me?
Yeah, he's got 6 pounds, you got 7.11.
That first fish, I finally got a bite. It was on a little channel swing with some rock. And it was the best looking stretch I saw in this creek. And then as I checked a couple of points, I looked up and I've got another little channel swing with rock on it right here. And sure enough, another good fish.
That fish what I just lost would have went a long ways. That was a pretty good one.
You think if I go up there and fish that Buffy stretch one more time, I'll catch another one? I am not going back again.
Yeah.
4 pounds, 0 ounces.
4-pounder, man, end of the day. Check that out.
Gerald Sporer just caught one that weighed 4 pounds even, moving him into 7th place, 5 pounds, 11 ounces.
So
you're sitting in 6th place at the cut line at 6 pounds even.
Okay. Scary when somebody catches one, just like I did, because once you do that, you could pop another one real quick once you get around them again.
Just need one bite. I ain't got one in a long time.
We're down to that crunch time. We're down to that, you know, we've kind of hit that wall. Nothing's working for us. And some of the other guys are coming on strong.
Hey, I did a lot of things that I thought I'd get a bite doing this morning. I ain't getting nothing.
Be close. I think he'll go. I think he'll go.
1 pound, 1 ounce.
Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up.
Give you a score tracker update. Bobby Lane just caught his 8th fish, weighed 1 pound, 1 ounce. He's still in second. He now has 14 pounds and 1 ounce. You have a 2 pound, 7 ounce lead.
Pretty good number for normal sizes.
Let's focus on what's in front of us, not what's back there behind us. We're in a pocket. We just had a good bite and we caught a keeper, so see if we can't try to put things together here in the last couple of minutes.
I sure like to catch about a 4-pounder right now, just to make this process a little easier.
Jordan, there's 5 minutes remaining in period 3.
Okay. I need a miracle. 4-5
Yes.
in 5 minutes.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. What you talking about? All day sucking. And we sucked all day.
7 pounds, 6 ounces.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. 7-6, are you kidding me?
Score tracker update. You've dropped to 7th place now at 6 pounds even. Jordan Lee just caught one that weighed 7 pounds, 6 ounces.
No way.
Moving him to 12 pounds even.
That sorry joker.
He jumped all the way up to 3rd place. Currently, you're in 6th place, and you're 1 pound, 2 ounces above 7th.
I mean, that kid, man.
Oh, what a fish, man. Lake Murray. Oh, that was worth the wait. 7-6. That was worth the wait. That's a giant.
That kid is something else.
Unbelievable. I told you if anybody catch one, it'd be Jordan, did I not? Called it 7 pounds, 6 ounces. I caught a 7-pound striper. Did y'all tell him that?
Good time to catch a big one, Jordan. Good job.
Jordan, you have 1 minute remaining in period 3.
20 seconds.
That went well.
6, 5,
4, 3,
2, 1, lines out. That's the end of the round.
Ooh. Yay! I made it.
Daylight to dark. We ground, we flipped, we wound.
All right, that's the end of period 3, and guys, it's been a long, long day from dawn till you can see the sun setting, but we held our ground. We stayed in second. Had a good shot to get in first, just missed one right there at the end that come off. But how about Jordan Lee catching a 7+ pounder with a minute to go? That kid is amazing.
We are moving on. That was a special bite. I mean, it was a tough day on me. I caught every fish on a Berkeley Fritz side.
Wish I'd figured them out a little bit better. Glad I figured out a little something there at the end, made it interesting. Jordan, nice job catching a 7-pounder.
That was tough. You know, Shin, a couple guys, you know, it's not a lot of bites. I mean, if you look at the score tracker today, you know, I mean, nobody caught a ton of fish. It just, guys figure out how to get a little bit better quality bites. Lost a couple first thing this morning. So, I mean, that was a huge fish. That was the biggest one, obviously, for me this year.
Catching 16 pounds, not a giant, but I got one good one, so I'm happy for that. Whew.
That's a wrap for me. Summit Cup is over. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
As the week goes on, the sun's supposed to come out from here after that, so it'll at least be comfortable out here. Hope you enjoyed today, because I sure did. See you now in the next round.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by General Tire. Anywhere is possible. Mossy Oak. Hunt. Fish. Repeat. Abu Garcia. Fish to win. Optima Batteries. The ultimate power source. And by Barbasol Shaving Cream and Razors. A close, comfortable shave for the past 100 years.
Elimination Round 2 was an extremely tough test for our 10 professional anglers. Despite the brutal weather conditions on Lake Murray, Shin-Fu Kai got out of the gate early, cranking natural rock corners, and held a slight lead over Michael Neal at the end of period 1.
Yay!
Big one.
Jeff Sprague landed a 5-4 hammer early in period 2 to close the gap on Shin, as the rest of the field struggled with these tough conditions. In period 3, Jacob Porosnik found his bite to move up inside the elimination line.
I told you I just gotta find the right stuff, man.
Bobby Lane used a shaky head under docks, putting pressure on Shin, who didn't get rattled and would go on to win the day. But the battle to survive elimination went down to the final catch when Jordan Lee wrestled in the Berkeley Big Bass of the day, a 7-6 monster, rocketing him to the sudden death round.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. 7-6, are you kidding me?
Let's catch up with Shin-Fu Kai to check out his winning baits in Bass Pro Shop's end of the line.
Hi, I'm Shin-Fu Kai. This is what I throw the first round. I won. If they had a lot of grass, I chose this one, which is a lipless crankbait. If they had a rocky bank and gravel, then any kind of tree and something like that, I throw the disc crankbait a lot. This is what I throw whole day, then win.
Yes, yes.
With today's win, Shin is advancing to sudden death. He'll be joined by Bobby Lane, Jordan Lee, Michael Neal, Jeff Sprague, and Jacob Porosnik. The bottom 4 anglers will be heading home. Today's Barbasol close shave goes to Jacob Porosnik. He was scoreless going into period 3, but scaled 4 bass that moved him up 4 spots to finish 6th and advance to sudden death. Let's send it over to Marty Stone, who's with today's winner, Shin-Fu Kai.
This morning you got off to a fast start. Talk us through that.
I just thinking about today is kind of practice day for me, especially first period. Then I'm looking for the shallow stuff first, then looking for the deep stuff too. But when I look at the water color, it looks like a crankbait fishing water color, so I decided to pick the one of crankbait.
2 years with the Bass Pro Tour, first time that you've ever fished a cup. Now you're leading it going into that third and final period, but here comes Bobby Lane out of nowhere.
Yeah.
What was that like to have the pressure of the score tracker?
No, I don't have any pressure this time because the last year I got so much tough year.
Bingo.
And then so I have the pressure off from my wife. So yeah, I was nothing, pressure from anybody.
It looks like this year's going to be a good year for you. I think this is some start of some really good things. Do you agree?
Yep, I think so, yep.
Shin Fukai, first cup ever, the winner of Elimination round number 2. And now he's going to get to feel for the first time the pressures of sudden death.
Make sure you tune in next week for Elimination Round 3 of the Wiley X Summit Cup, presented by B&W Trailer Hitches from Lake Murray Country, South Carolina. Until then, thanks for watching General Tires Major League Fishing.
7-6, are you kidding me?